Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the City Council, and members of the public. My name is Alejandro Rojas, and I'm here to present a policy analysis addressing the increase in child vehicle collision deaths in Salem on Halloween. So for our problem analysis in 2024, Salem experienced 50 child fatalities from 5 to 12, ages 5 to 12 from vehicle collisions, all occurring on Halloween. The key factor is low visibility caused by dark costumes. Current policies allow unrestricted costume choices, leaving children vulnerable to preventable accidents. For our stakeholders, we have for safety measures, the Salem City Council, and for against safer measures, it's Party City. So for policy alternative number one, costume for all, free for all, we have no limitation for purchasing any type of costumes for the kids. The anticipated outcome would still bring an increased revenue for the seller, which would be Party City, and the budget is 50,000. For policy alternative number two, accessible for all, it's less governed. The anticipated outcome is accessible for all, which would entail that organizations and the government could provide bright costumes for people or for the kids. And the timeline is 20 on the year 2025, and the budget is 65,000. For policy alternative number three, it's safety for all. So it's much more governed. The anticipated outcome is to decrease vehicle fatality overall for the kids. And the timeline would happen in 2025, and the budget is 75,000. For policy matrix, we see that policy number one, costume for all, the effectiveness would be moderate. The liberty would be high, as people would be open to getting what they want as a costume for their kids, and the administrative feasibility is high, as it's very doable. For policy number two, accessible for all, we see that the effectiveness is moderate. The liberty is still high, as it would still give people the choice and the freedom to whether opt in or out of the bright costumes, and the feasibility is moderate. And for policy number three, the safety for all, we see that the effectiveness is high, as it would decrease vehicle collisions for children wearing dark costumes. Um, we do see that the liberty would be moderate, and the administrative feasibility would be low, because people would have a pushback against being told what to wear for their kids, whether it's dark costumes or bright costumes. But we see here that 60% of children wearing dark costumes are more likely or have been part of the death rate, in contrast to the 40% who are wearing bright costumes, which is why these safety measures are presented too. The recommendation policy is policy number two, accessible for all, as it would provide the accessibility to bright costumes at no cost to those who need it, and it would still give the choice to those who want the dark costumes. Thank you, and happy Halloween.